First ocean dive, first safari trip, first international travel. Quite an adventure. Follow me, guys, and explore my journey with me. This is me at the Douala International Airport, and I am traveling to South Africa for a dive lab alongside Precious and 237 actress Laura Onyema. We were invited by NIUF, a South African NGO. Normally, you know us as Cameroonians. We would always have family members and friends accompany us to the airport.
And there is Jabi. And of course, our Uncle Camino is always here with us. Let me say, all man don't come over country, only Camino don't remain you. All man don't come over country now, only Camino don't remain where I take her here.
Because I want to charge my phone.
Just take her small, take her only small, we come back.
Let
me tell you, next time you want to call me, you say Jabi Kids of South Africa. Say let me hear.
South African Jabi Kids.
Yeah, sounds
Shaka
better.
Zulu, Shaka Zulu.
You know.
Heading inside the airport, Celebrity Carvino helped me carry my bag. Piece of advice, guys, do not use this kind of bag to travel. You'll get tired of carrying it. Preferably, use bags as these that you don't need to carry, you can just pull. And we are here at the first security checkup. As a first-time traveler, I was just following the lead of Laura Onyema. We then checked in our bags and went through all the other immigration checks. Then we proceeded to the last security check.
SA, yeah, I come.
Yeah, hand luggages and persons are scrutinized to ensure there is no security risks. Quick advice, try not to put on belt or footwears that have irons because on some occasions you would remove them and it can be such an inconvenience. From that security check, we had to sit here at the waiting room for our departure to be announced. I was just feeling super excited and I was trying to act mature and not shout. It was becoming so real. I remember all the stress I faced at the embassy that I almost gave up. But here I am, my first international travel. And then our flight gets announced. Finally!
It's a video.
Okay, you thought it was a picture. Okay, let's see this one. I'll take a picture. Okay. Touchdown in South Africa.
Touchdown
Joburg.
Yeah.
The plane took off at about 11:30 a.m. and during the takeoff, I felt my heart almost disappeared from my chest. I was feeling excited and anxious at the same time, but then everything became normal, especially with the view. It wasn't really too clear due to the weather, but it was still fascinating, and this is when the plane is in the cloud. After a while, food was brought to us. I started first with the rice and beef soup, and it was nice, and it was going on well until I moved on to this. I don't know what to call this. This is low budget conchaf. No salt, no Maggi, no pepper. This looks like corn, but it is not. I do not even know what it is, but I will call it low budget conchaf. And then I tried adding some extra pepper, but even the pepper was strange, but at least it made it better. And then I moved on to devour this bread, pushing it down with the orange juice. Jesus, the orange juice, it is to kill for. After a while, it was getting really cold, so they offered us tea or coffee and some blankets to keep warm. In the course of the flight, I decided to look out the window and I experienced one of the biggest highlights of the journey.
This happens once in a lifetime that you get to see another plane from another plane. Wow! That's how we move as well. My God, this is...
We reached Addis Ababa some minutes after 9 p.m. and there are these buses that transport passengers from the tarmac to the terminals. And from Addis, we will be transiting on to Johannesburg.
So guys, I am at Addis Ababa International Airport right now in Ethiopia, where we're on transit because from here we have to journey on to Johannesburg. This is quite amazing to see. Guys, the population here, in fact, now whole village over here, the airport is large and it's super busy. There's so many planes, so many people taking flights, everybody just up and about. You can just see people passing behind me like bam, bam, bam. Okay, now let's go explore the shops right here. What should we get? What do they sell? The cuisine. Oh, there's croissant, but there's no money to buy because we're changing to dollars. Sorry, sir. If I don't.
During our flight from Addis to Joburg, almost the same meals were served except for low-budget conchaf. This time, they brought low-budget fried rice. Still no salt, no Maggi, no pepper. In fact, no spice at all. It was just almost uncooked rice staring at me. And then I decided to check the toilet. I really wanted to see how the toilet in the plane looks like.
It's cold in here. It's super cold here in Joburg. My God. Even the one of Addis Ababa was not this cold. Joburg is way cold. I don't know if there's a word like that.
I was equally amazed with the airport here, but honestly, it is not as big or busy as that in Addis.
Particularly freezing here. My God. And I was expecting Joburg to be cold, but Jesus, not this cold. Trust me, the next time I visit Johannesburg, I'll pack lots of pullovers, lots of sweaters, everything. Put them together. This is the real weather for two, you know? When we sit back in Cameroon and we say weather for two. I never see weather for two. And the real weather for two is, you understand?
In Johannesburg, one of the worst things happened to me. I could never have imagined that something like this could happen. Almost everybody seemed to have found their luggage, but mine was nowhere to be found.
So we are presently at the baggage control at Johannesburg. Trust me, there is one thing you want to learn from this. It's patience. Like, the bag is nowhere to be found. You can practically wait for your bag like for ages. I mean, if you how many hours they wait back and you sit back. Definitely, if you don't have patience, you cannot stand here. I don't understand where the bag has gone to as tiny as this.
After a long while of waiting, I was advised to make a report at the Ethiopian office at the airport. But when I went there, no one was around, apparently since it was around 5 a.m. in the morning.
So in the meantime, while my baggage issue gets sorted out, or while we await for a response, let's enjoy this view right here at the end. So the South African people have not failed to show us their beautiful safaris, landscape and biodiversity right from the airport. And you can see the beautiful elephant. I really hope I get to visit a safari in South Africa while I'm still staying. And equally, while I'm going to KwaZulu-Natal, the Energy Safari, the park that is a World Heritage Site. Hopefully I get to see it, but anyways, welcome to South Africa. No, that's for me. Don't want me to.
Later on, I was attended to. I filed a complaint and I was told my bag would be forwarded in the next flight. But guess when my bag finally reached me?
So it basically just feels like a part of me is out, like I'm not complete. How do I travel without my bag? Apparently when we reach Durban, it will be sent to us. What if it's not sent in time? What if there's something in that bag that I need? This is really frustrating, huh? Really frustrating. So we filled the form and he said he will document it, make a report, whatever. Whatever they do, I just want my bag in time. Almost brought in to Durban. I'm not tired. Okay.
On the flight to Durban, we used Airlift, a domestic airline. I was just feeling super exhausted. We have been traveling for almost 24 hours and I was really tired. To add to my tiredness, my feet were quite cranky. I don't know why, but I seriously wished I had some Vaseline in my bag. This exhaustion was quickly suppressed with a view of the sunrise. Guys, I saw the sun rise from the cloud. It was right in front of me, reflecting on my face. It was so relaxing and beautiful to look at. I pity my children and grandchildren because they will hear of this story 1,000 times and more. And trust me, apart from the noise from the plane, I find it so relaxing up here. It just further exposes how beautiful and amazing nature is. Since it was a 1-hour flight, they served us just snacks, some biscuits and juice.
In Durban, Jesus. After almost 24 hours in the plane traveling from Douala to Addis Ababa to Johannesburg and now to Durban.
Remember when I told you that South Africans have a way of showcasing their tourism potentials right from the airport? Yes, this is another proof. And South Africa has one of the most amazing beaches and sea creatures, and they did not fail to remind us of that right from the airport, showing us this artwork of fishes. It just looks like an aquarium right here. And so before we were picked up from the airport, we had breakfast at this restaurant close to the airport. My first taste of a South African meal, and it was just awesome. From the bacon to the egg to the fries, it was amazing, really. And this is where my journey ends, but not entirely. Subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to know more about my stay in SA, the places we traveled to, my first ocean dive, and also when I finally received my bag. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye bye. I love you all.